What is going on, guys? DBG here. In this video, I'm going to be going over the stats of a lot of the new historic cards 2K have added into the game. So anyway, now let's go over some of these players. So apparently the historic Celtics collection is in the game now, but from what I've seen, there's no Antoine Walker card, and to be fair, the rest of them are in the game. There's one Bill Walton card, which is 100k, so let's have a look at his stats just really quick. I'm going to go over this quick because there are so many cards that if I do take a long time in each of them, this video will be 20 minutes long, and I do want to focus more so on the 3 reward cards that are coming into the game, well, that are supposed to be in the game right now. So let's take a look at these stats. Compare him to Shaq. He's got a 72 driving layup, 94 standing layup, which is alright, 75 open shot mid, not bad at all, no 3 ball. His free throw 72 is not too bad. Offensive and defense rebounding is good. He is 6'11", so he's not too tall for the center position. His low post defense IQ of 89 is quite good. Speed 48, not good, but not as bad as I expected from a Celtics Bill Walton. Block of 92 is really good. So while not a bad card, we're nowhere near 100k, and the Sam Jones card probably isn't even going to be worth 100k by itself. Now apparently the Pacers collection has also been in the game, so I think Chuck Person has already been in the game, yeah. Let's see, has Jalen Rose Ruby been in the game already? No, that was just put in the game today. So let's go over these stats. So let's compare him to Alex English, one of the best Sapphire cards in the game. So he's got an 88 driving layup, he's got a 92 open shot mid, which is good. 84 open shot 3 is good. His ball control is only 84 though, which is a bit weird because he was like a point guard who played at the 3 a little bit. He was definitely more of a point guard than Alex English anyway. Good passing stats, rebounding stats not the best. 81 lateral quickness, not great, but again, it's not bad at all. On-ball defense IQ 84 is quite good. Standing dunk of 15, not great. Driving dunk of 70, not the best, but he does have a tendency of 80, which while not the best, is not bad at all. Speed of 86, speed of ball 88, acceleration 85, not bad at all. He's also got not the best vertical. Let's see all these stats. See what badges comes with. 5 bronze badges, pretty much irrelevant. But this card, not bad at all. It's going to be very overpriced because it is in the historic collection, but not a bad card at all. Let's see, Roy Hibbert already there. Herb Williams? I don't think I've seen this card yet. Obviously, because he's 100 salary, he was already in the game. Mike Dunleavy was already in the game. I know that for a fact. Antonio Davis already in the game. And George Hill was already in the game. Yeah, that Emerald card's been in the game pretty much the whole year. So, I'm trying to think who else. There was the Spurs, apparently, who are in the game. So, Sean Elliott is not there. Artis Gilmore is not there. Dominique, there. Avery Johnson is there. Was already there in the past. Steve Smith. I actually haven't seen this card. Obviously, he's 280 salary. He was already there in the past, but I've yet to see that card. Vinny Del Negro as well is another card that I don't think I've seen on the market, but I assume it was there. Yeah, 150. And same with Chuck Person. 70, so obviously he was already there. So apparently Ruby Michael Jordan is also there, and Chris Mullen. I don't know what version of Chris Mullen, because the Emerald Mullen was already in the game. So let's have a look at this. So Chris Mullen, let's see, is there any of him? So I'm 100% certain this card was already in the game. So maybe this is just 2K messing up. Is there a Golden State Chris Mullen? Stark NBA collection. Let's go Western Conference, Golden State Warriors. Yeah, there is a Golden State Chris Mullen, which isn't in the game yet. So let's go to the Bulls, and let's see if there is a Ruby Michael Jordan, because apparently there is supposed to be one, who is not in the game yet. So a lot of cards I'm going to have to go over on 2K Central. I'm sorry about that, but they're not in the game, so I can't go over the stats right now. So now we're getting on to the cards that are going to be the most expensive. If you want some coins to buy any of these cards, check out IG Vault. Link will be in the description, and use the code DBG for 3% off. So now we are on to 2K Central, where I can look at the stats of the cards that aren't in the game right now. So I'm going to start off with the Antoine Walker card from the Celtics collection. Okay, so this card is an 89 overall Ruby. It's 84 overall, sorry, Sapphire card was very poor. Let's see what the Ruby card's like. Obviously no gold badges. He's got an 84 open shot mid, 82 open shot 3, 83 speed, 84 acceleration, 80 speed ball, 79 ball control, which is not bad at all. Defensively, not the best, but again, not bad at all. Because Antoine Walker obviously has the bigger build, his player model is a much bigger player than a lot of others. He actually defends way, way better than his stats would suggest. 92 intangibles means obviously he is just a normal Ruby card. There are a lot of Sapphire cards that will be better than this card stats-wise. 96 shot close, not too bad. 93 driving layup is good, but his driving of 65 is not the best at all. Good post hook and post fadeaway, decent rebounding stats. So this card is an extremely versatile card that can definitely play the 3 or the 4. Probably best to play the 3, even though his stats would make it look like he's best at the 4. He is only 6'8", which is quite small. And from my experience, Antoine Walker has always played better at the 3 than at the 4. Again, not a bad card at all, but like considering how much they're juicing up the new themed Sapphire cards and how much they're juicing up the new Moment Sapphire cards, definitely these are cards that I'd consider passing on. Okay, so now we got Ruby Artis Gilmore from the historic Spurs collection. Artis Gilmore is a 7'2" center, so he is quite tall. In previous years, he had been an absolute beast because there weren't as many good tall centers in the game. He was actually incredible. So anyway, 71 open shot mid, not the best, but not bad at all. Especially again for a 7'2" player. If he wasn't 7'2", that'd be terrible, but for a 7'2" player, 71 open shot mid's not that bad. 70 free throw is quite good, especially because he's extremely tall. 69 speed for a 7'2" player is really good. He's also got decent shot close of 88 for a center. He doesn't have the best standing dunk of 70, but he is 7'2", so hopefully he will dunk a lot better than them stats would say. 55 driving dunk, not the best. He's got decent post hook and post fadeaway of 84 and 80. Not the best, but again, not bad at all. Rebounding of 82. Not the best rebounding stats, but he is 7'2", so he will grab a lot of them. Defending, again, not the best, even though he does have that 90 block, which will be extremely helpful, again, because he's 7'2". So this card actually could end up being quite good. The one major problem with this card is obviously the fact that he comes in a historic collection, meaning that he is going to be really expensive. And the fact that George Gervin collection is going to be really expensive because of how good that George Gervin card is. He may be way more expensive than he's worth. So now we're on to Sean Elliott. Last year he was a flat out sharpshooter. So let's see what his stats are like this year. 84 open shot mid is good. 94 open shot 3 is really good. He has got an 85 driving layup, 75 driving dunk. Neither of them too bad. Like 85 driving layup, not the best, and same with the dunk, but not bad at all. 79 speed, not great, but he is 6'8" and plays the 3/2, so he doesn't need to be incredibly fast. Not the best acceleration or speed with ball, which isn't great. 70 ball control, not the best at all. 83 on-ball defensive IQ is good enough. Lateral quickness is good as well. Steal, not the best. Rebounding stats, not great either. Intangibles, 94. This is another one of those cards. The weird thing is that, like, if this had been in like 2K15, this would be considered a go-to card, a possible end game card. But the fact is that, especially this year, even more so than last year, 2K are juicing up players just to get some hype into the game. The fact that these cards were made before the game came out and aren't being added in and juiced up with the intangible stat, the cards like these are really going to be left behind. While not a bad card by any means, still not as good as a lot of the newer, even Emerald cards right now. Okay, so now we're going to go over the historic collection rewards. First of all, we've got Rick Smits, 7'4", so he's one of the tallest centers in the game. He comes with 14 gold badges. Oh my god, 14 gold badges. I assume a lot of them come with that, so I don't know why I'm so surprised. No Hall of Fame badges, unfortunately. He's got an 88 open shot mid, which is really good for a guy as tall as he is. 64 speed, again, which is incredible for a guy as tall as he is. 90 offensive rebound, 92 defense rebound, which is extremely good. 85 on-ball defense IQ, 92 low post defense IQ. 52 lateral quickness, while not good, not terrible for a guy 7'4". He's got a 60 block, which is not great at all though. But again, 7'4", so we will block a couple of shots. Height means more in block ratings in this game. 80 post hook and post fadeaway is good. Standing layup 92. Standing dunk only a 75, which is a bit weird. But yeah, this card looks like an absolute beast. While obviously not the best stats wise, the fact that he's a 7'4" center definitely makes him way better than his stats would suggest. A really nice card, and if you can pick up this collection on the cheap, might be quite a good one. Obviously, if it's really expensive, there's no point unlocking in these collections, because I think that any collection over 100k isn't worth completing, because in my opinion, a lot of the new cards that 2K are releasing are constantly outdoing each other. They're constantly outdoing each other each week with these new packs, and eventually we're going to be seeing sapphires and rubies that are as good as amethyst in this game. And now we've got Sam Jones, a card that I historically have loved in 2K. 95 open shot mid, really good. 90 open shot 3 is good. Let's see what his Hall of Fame badge is. Catch and shoot, so this card could be a beast. Unfortunately, we don't get a Hall of Fame catch and shoot player like we did last year at the very start with Robert Ory, but that's just 2K. So let's have a look at these stats. He has got 95 open shot mid, he's got 90 open shot 3, 83 speed, 84 acceleration, not bad but not great. No major ball control, so he's not going to be great playing point guard position. 83 speed ball is good. He's got 85 on-ball defensive IQ, 85 lateral quickness, not the best steal. But the big problem with this card is only 6'4". Not the best height for a shooting guard. While his driving layup is high of 89, because of his height and his lack of dunking, 66 is not great. He's not going to be the best guy on the basket. Could be a great spot-up guy, but if you solely want a guy as a spot-up shooter, what's the point of picking up this card? There's a lot of great spot-up shooters that you can pick up for less than 5-6 KMT. So, while Sam Jones, in theory, is a really good card, he's just going to be way too expensive for what he's actually going to be worth. This collection will be easily 150, 200k, and regardless of what color the card is, there is no way that Sam Jones, or no way the majority of these Amethyst cards are worth anywhere near that price. So now we've got George Gervin. This is like the one historic reward card that I've been kind of looking forward to. So let's see what his Hall of Fame badge is. It's Acrobat, meaning he'll finish really well at the basket. He's got 35 intangibles, meaning this card is 100% a hidden diamond. So let's have a look at these stats. 94 open shot mid, really good. 82 open shot 3, not bad at all, especially because he's not a slasher. 94 speed, 90 acceleration, 95 vertical, 86 speed with ball, really good. 80 ball control, not the best, but at the same time, he is only a silver shoe or maybe a gold shoe off speed boosting. He's got 94 shot close, 99 driving layup, 95 driving dunk. Let's have a look at these tendencies. With 100 driving and flashy dunk tendency, which is really good. 83 on-ball defensive IQ, 86 lateral quickness, 78 steal, really good. Decent low post defensive IQ. Like, this is, without doubt, the best of all the historic collection awards. Definitely a card that is worth the 100 or so K, but I think the collection's gonna be worth a lot more than that. Not a bad card by any means. And this is definitely, if I was to ever suggest to lock in a historic collection, it would be this card, because this card is an absolute beast. But still, I would never suggest to lock in a historic collection. I like this card, I think this card is great, but I just don't think that ever locking it in a historic collection is worth it, even if you get a card as beastly as this George Gervin. So anyway, that's the video. These are the new historic cards in NBA 2K18 and the new Amethysts that have been released. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.